You know, some people though, bro, they've mastered the art of pretending to be nice to you. Learn to trust your intuition, because I've had issues on numerous occasions where people will be nice at one point. It seemed like they could be hateful at one point, then coming back to being nice again. And then this will confuse me, make me feel like, okay, well, what's going on? Are you all right? Is something, blah, blah, blah. What it is my intuition is letting me know, because I would always feel uncertain around certain people. I wouldn't feel all the way comfortable. These people who have faked this idea or this identity that they want to uphold so that way they can get away with their dirt later on. I had this situation with one of my coworkers or whatever, where nice one moment and ass another moment, literally. And I asked the universe, I was like, you know what, show me what's up, because I already knew he was kind of a little messed up. But I came across a video which pretty much confirmed my suspicions. This lady who I've never subscribed to before, I never even researched this or whatever, it just popped up on my feed, and she was saying some people just master the art of being cordial, fake nice and stuff of that kind of nature. When you know that the vibes ain't right, you trust the intuition. That was the confirmation that I wanted, 100%. Because I already, like I said, I knew it was already something wrong. I could say this from the get go, but just getting that little piece of universal guidance is what let me know what's up. Because when a person is in turmoil like that, when a person is just unhappy, because he has already expressed how unhappy he is at work and stuff of that kind of nature, and blah blah blah. When a person is living life like that, everything that they do is going to stem from that unhappiness, bro. How they talk to people, how they are in their relationships, how they eat, how they walk, how they talk, and stuff of that kind of nature. Everything is going to be around it. And one thing I've learned when it comes to toxic work environments, don't fuck with people like that when they trying too extra hard at the beginning to get your trust, to get your approval and things of that kind of nature, because it's always a downside to it. They're chasing, they trying too hard to get to know you. They're trying too hard to form this what is it, brotherly or teammate like bond or whatever, instead of letting it naturally go, naturally grow. It's like trying to force somebody to like you. It never works. The best relationships come from flow, not force. And I was a little skeptical of that at first, but like I said, I couldn't put it in language yet. I just had this feeling that something was up. And as time progressed, I began to understand that, okay, the reason why is because he's trying to force you into this kind of thing. And that force and that kindness and stuff like that, of that nature, comes with a certain sense of trying to control you, trying to be able to, I guess I should say me, but trying to control me, trying to be able to talk to me any kind of way when he chooses to. And I'm not really comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact I get hot when somebody tries to talk to me any kind of way or belittle me. And it's like when some people do acts of kindness, they feel like that affords them that, or they feel like they're better than you. Going a little deeper, when you are a person with just great energy and absolute love towards other people, you know, that can bring out other people's demons. It can bring out the love in somebody. Some people will become inspired. Some people will become intimidated. When they become intimidated, using this as an example, they feel like, again, they need to pull you down to where they are. I've said this on numerous occasions because it's 100% true. There are situations, bro, where it is them against you. It really is. And I'm not trying to create anarchy or nothing like that, but what I'm trying to bring awareness to is to be self-aware. Be aware that when you are special, when you are just within yourself, when you love yourself and believe in yourself, you may not go the same way everybody else is going. That's where the black sheeps of the family come in. That's where they give you the side eye at work when everybody is saying yes and you're saying no to some bullshit that you don't want to do, especially in the work environment. Because I've already spoken on family, but I'm speaking particularly right now in just the work environment in general. It's like, it's not, they try to promote this whole family thing when truthfully it kind of feels like a cult almost. It's like you need to drink the Kool-Aid, you need to do what everybody else is doing, even if it's just more outside of your job. You know what I'm saying? And so far, everything that I've been asked hasn't been outside of my job necessarily, although I've heard of examples of this, but it's just when it comes to being social at work. You know what I'm saying? If you have an opinion that everybody else doesn't agree with, for example, me being goofy and playful and stuff of that kind of nature, is a welcoming energy. It's a loving energy. But at the same time, on the flip side, it's like when you start being too much of yourself, they try to pull you back and pin you down and say, "Oh, well, you're doing too much. Is this and that or whatever." And in one case, literally, it was like almost a threat of being fired kind of thing that happened to me. I don't want to go too deep into that specific thing, but it's just speaking about being your true authentic self when other people are trying to convince you otherwise, especially like I said, the work environment. So what I started to do now, I just when I'm in a bad situation, I talk to God, I talk to the universe, I talk to all the spirits, I talk to everything that's around me, I talk within myself, because I know that if I get upset, if I get angry, or whatever, I can choose to just vent that anger out. How I choose to do it is going to be determined on me. I get to choose how on that kind of situation. So it was like when I spoke about it, bro, and when I'm doing these videos, it kind of helps get it out a little bit easier. I'm not an angry person, but when I seek to understand why certain people are like how they are, it kind of helps a little bit. I don't know too much more where I'm going with this because it's just like my thoughts. I'm getting so many thoughts and my mouth can't really keep up with it. But the main gist of what I'm saying is whenever you are doing whatever it is that you do, your job, whatever it is that you do to get your money, whatever, make sure that you still keep your goal in mind. Because a lot of people that I work with, they don't have no goals and no dreams. I try not to judge as heavily, but fuck it. When I see how they live and see how they move, and if you're not with us, you against us type shit, that lets me know there's nothing else going on in your life besides this job, bro. There's nothing else that's really special to you, that's fulfilling to you. You know, in one moment you saying you love this job or love this company, the next moment you saying I can't stand this, I'm ready to get the hell up out of here. That lets me know you confused. And when you confused, you're not satisfied, you're not happy, you're not complete within yourself. And when you don't express those emotions properly and you don't really seek what it is that you meant to do, you know what I'm saying? It can fuck with you in a very dangerous way, especially if you're in upper management. It's like nothing worse than an insecure man with emotional problems, bro. That's how you get fucked up, cops and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm saying to y'all is keep y'all dreams close to you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter at all. Keep being happy. You know what I'm saying? Keep your happiness to yourself if you need to. If you can still, if you master the art of being able to have conversations with people, but at the same time still peeping the game. If you can still do that to help get through your workday, cool. Do whatever it is you do to get through that mug, but keep your dream alive and keep it close to you, because you don't want to be like the examples that's around you. Unless you really want to be like them, you know what I'm saying? Just keep doing your own thing. Trust in yourself, trust in your process, regardless of what your goal may sound like or how it may be crazy, whatever. It's yours. It's in you for a reason, so believe it. That's all I really want to say. Let me know what y'all think about this on toxic work environments. I appreciate y'all. Much love.